What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Okay, so in today's video I'll be showing you guys a new booming crash strategy. Now what I want you to do for me is make sure to follow all the instructions I'm giving out in this video because it's very important. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is when you use a strategy, okay, you want to go to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so once you're done on the 1 hour time frame, you're going to click over here. Okay, you need to be clicking the F plus button, right? As you guys can see, let me just make that right. Over here you're going to click on the F plus button. Okay, once you're done clicking on the F plus button, you are going to get your indicators. And what you want to do is you want to go to your alligator. Okay, so the first indicator is our alligator over here, right? As you can see, you're going to the Bill Williams section to the people who's new, and then you click on alligator. Okay, so once you're done clicking on alligator, you need to make sure that your parameters like this. The jaws period should be 13, jaws of 8, teeth period 8, teeth of 5, lips period 5, lips of 3, method smoothed, applied to median price, higher, low, or 2. Okay, so you guys can see we have different options available, but you are going to stick with the median price, higher, low, or 2. Okay, now what you want to do is when it comes to styles, okay, the jaw style should be 2 pixel white. Okay, please make this white. This is going to be red and this is going to be green. Once you're done with that, you're going to click on done. So as you guys can see, we only have 2 lines on the chart, and the reason why I'm doing this is because we're going to add another indicator with this alligator. So once you're done adding your alligator, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the F plus button again and click on main chart. Okay, as you guys can see, and then you're going to add your moving average. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that your parameters are like mine. Okay, now your period should be 55, sub-zero, method simple, apply to close, styles 3 pixel, purple. Okay, and once you're done with that, you're going to click on done. So as you guys can see, we have our moving average. Okay, and then we have the alligator. So every time when there's a crossover, something happens. Like for example over here, check this out. As you guys can see, a moving average and the alligator had a crossover. Over here what we can see is the crossover happened over here. As soon as it crossed over the moving average, it started moving up, and as soon as the alligator decided to cross below the moving average, let me just zoom in so you guys can see properly, it started to move downwards. Okay, it started to move in the downtrend. So you want to make sure that every time when the alligator and the moving average cross over, you want to trade according to trend. Okay, so as you guys can see, every time when this happens, like for example over here, you guys can see the market is consolidating, meaning it's playing around. So you want to get out of the market immediately when you see something like this, because you're going to see a lot of crossovers. So I don't want you to trade if the market makes something like this. Only to use this strategy when the market is moving in an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, so as you guys can see over here, it was moving in a small uptrend, so you could have taken a sales over here. Over here you could have taken buys because it was moving in a small uptrend, and over here downtrend. Then it moved in a small up downtrend. Okay, as you guys can see, and it's still moving in a downtrend. So what you want to do is, for extra confirmation, you can take out a trend line, okay, and just draw it like this. If you know how to draw certain patterns, this will actually help. So for example over here what we can see is the market was slightly moving in an uptrend, and as soon as it broke below this trend line, let me just change the color so you guys can see properly. I'm gonna go with green. Okay, so you got no, I'm not gonna use green because we already have green on the chart. I'm gonna use blue. Okay, so as you guys can see what price it was, as soon as price decided to break below this trend line, okay, it was moving in a downtrend. So once you see something like this, okay, what you want to do is you want to wait until the crossover happens. So over here the alligator decides to cross over the moving average. So as soon as we see something like that, well, what are we going to do? We are going to look for selling opportunities. Okay, since we're boom 1000 and this is a scalping strategy, we are going to look for selling opportunities. So once you're done with that, okay, you're gonna go to the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so once you're in the 1 minute time frame, what you're gonna do is you are going to add your RSI to the chart, and make sure that your parameters are like this. The period should be 1, apply to close, styles 2 pixel blue, levels 10, 90 and 50. Okay, so what you want to do is after that you want to click on the F plus button again over here, and you're going to add this indicator, the Bollinger Bands. Okay, the Bollinger Bands, you're going to add your Bollinger Bands to the chart. So once you're done adding your Bollinger Bands, make sure that your parameters are like this. The period should be 35, deviation 2.000, sub-zero, apply to close. Your level should be like this, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, minus 0.1, minus 0.2, minus 0.3, minus 0.4, minus 0.5. To the people who don't know how to add this, just make like this, okay? You guys gonna see over here, right? We have this, okay? Let me just show you guys. We have a dot over here below next if you're using your Android, and then we have that minus sign. You're gonna double click on that, then you're gonna get your minus sign. To the people who don't know how to do that, so once you're done with this, you're gonna click on done. So this is how it's gonna look like. So as you guys can see, we have our Bollinger Bands, and then we have our alligator and moving average at the top. So every time when the Bollinger Bands decides to touch the 90 level, okay, and it doesn't move, what you're gonna do is you are gonna wait until the alligator crosses over the moving average like this. Check this out. Check this out, guys. The Bollinger Bands was touching the 90 level over here, okay? It doesn't move. Okay, we already saw on the 1 hour time frame that the market is moving in the downtrend. Okay, so as soon as we see something like this, check this out. We zoom in. Let me just zoom in for you guys. You see the crossover. As soon as the crossover happens, what you're going to do is you are going to take an entry. Okay, because the crossover had happened over here. Right, let's just say that crossover happens over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 5 to 10 candles. Okay, then out of the market. Check this out. Look at the beautiful entry you could have taken over there. Look at what the market did. The market decided to move in a downtrend, guys, on the 1 minute time frame. Check this out. Imagine if your entry was over here, okay? That's your entry point, okay? And you could have taken a lot of profit, right? But please do not be greedy, because if you are greedy, you might end up blowing your account. And what you want to do is, if you use a strategy, okay, you are going to look for the Bollinger Bands to be at the 90 level. If the Bollinger Bands is not at the 90 level, okay, you are not going to use this strategy, because it has to be on the 90 level on the 1 minute time frame, and trade must be in a downtrend. Okay, on the 1 minute time frame, the Bollinger Bands must be at the 90 level if you trade boom 1000, and on the 1 hour time frame, the trend must be in a downtrend. Okay, so for example, over here you guys can see it was at the 90 level. Chart is zoomed out completely. We drag the screen to the left and right to check if the Bollinger Bands doesn't move. As soon as it doesn't move, we zoom in, okay? We wait for our crossover. Here's our crossover, okay? What you want to do is you want to take an entry. As soon as you see the crossover happen, you take 5 to 10 candles. 2 to 5, 5 to 10, okay? Do not be greedy, because this strategy is actually very easy, okay? So guys, if you want to use a strategy, you can use it on your own, but please do not use it on a live account at first. Use it on a demo account, okay, before using it on a live account, because it's very important. You need to familiarize yourself with using the strategy, okay, because if you don't, you won't know how to use the strategy. And please do not be greedy, because if you are greedy, you might end up blowing your account and come back to me and tell me you've blown your account. Now let's just say, see this over here, okay? And what you guys should look out for is, if you see like this, for example, you guys can see the Bollinger Bands at the 90 level, but if you drag the screen, we can actually see the Bollinger Bands is moving. Now you do not want to take a trade if something like this happens. Okay, you want to wait until the Bollinger Band stays at the 90 level like this over here. Check this out. See the crossover. We take 2 to 5 candles, 5 to 10 candles. Even though that spike occurred, if the market was moving in a downtrend in the 1 hour time frame, the market still would have went down on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so please do not be greedy, okay, because if you are greedy, you know what's gonna happen. You can blow your account, and I don't want you to blow your account, because if you blow your account, you will come back to me and tell me, yo man, I've blown my account, your strategy doesn't work, and this and that. Okay, so please use a strategy just like I told you guys. And if you go to crash 1000 and crash 500, that's how you're going to use it. Okay, the first thing you do is you go to the 1 hour time frame, check in which direction the market is going. Okay, so as you guys can see, we had this crossover over here, so it shows that crash 500 is currently moving in a downtrend. So what you want to do is, you do not want to take a trade if crash 500 or crash 1000 is moving in a downtrend, because it means that you are going to look for spiking opportunities, but the strategy is only for scalping. So let's just say that crash 500 is currently moving in an uptrend. Okay, we are imagining ourselves that crash 500 is moving in an uptrend. Okay, so what you're going to do is, now you're going to go to the 1 minute time frame, wait until the Bollinger Bands at the bottom, okay, is at a 10 level. Let's just say the market is moving in an uptrend. That's at the 10 level. You drag the screen to the left and right. You wait for the crossover, okay. Over here, you guys can see, as soon as the alligator decides to cross over the moving average, we take a trade. But since crash 500 and crash 1000 is moving in a downtrend, we are not going to use the strategy. Only use it when Crash 500 or Crash 1000 is moving in an uptrend, and Boom 1000 and Boom 500 is moving in a downtrend. So thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe and also smash the like button if you find any value in this video, and also join my free WhatsApp group. Thank you.